All right. um, all right, let's see. Where did I put those glasses? Hold on 1 second. Assimilated. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That's cute. Where'd you get that from? It came with something you got? Mm-hmm.
This or
That. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at um a couple of things. So I was just reading about the men of in Genesis 6 and 4 because I was breaking down that need, feel, and I am, or I am or M. Oh, okay, we got the Page of Cups, a satire energy. All right. Confusion. This is this confusion spells that they try to put under possibly a Taurus or something here to make them resistant or to make them, kind of like not know which way to go or something like this. And then we have for some type of control. And I feel like so that these people can exalt themselves. This could be a quarrel, but they're not fighting fair. So we just want to make sure that the story is
should I
told.
wash
Yeah, go ahead. We just want to make sure that the story is told properly. So let's see. So I was just thinking, but these could be the Philistines as well. Some of these groups have been getting away with something for a long time. Okay. Some of these devils or these monsters that call themselves mothers. All right. Or these vultures. I think the vulture symbolizes a mother in Egypt. So either the Egyptians were dealing with these vulture beings, or these Egyptian mothers are these vultures that feed off of their children and also feed their children to other people's flocks, which is sexual immorality. All right, we have the ghost here. So these are people that try to run circles around somebody. These are people that will try to strip you of your Ace of Cups and then use it to make themselves rise themselves above you, and they will also use this to try to get us confused at a time when Christ is here and Christ is going to be sitting on a throne, and these men, these kings of the earth, raise themselves above. Most of this stuff seems like it's industry based, like music industry based, so that may be why the satire is here with the grapes here. All right. He's kind of sheltering himself behind these things that the sun can't see him. All right, and he's sitting on a log, right? So this could be LGBTQ in energy, okay? And they feed themselves off of these grapes, okay? But I'm wondering if these are grapes of wrath, because again, the wrath, you have to be careful because the wrath also comes from God, and it also comes from the Son of God. So when everybody else is going to be joyous, this person is still going to be bringing some type. The darkness is still going to be in the sun when the sun goes dark towards these people after finding out what they've been doing. So it's almost like these people have been on somebody all since their birth. This could be when you came out of your mother's womb, all the way into the time when you were birthing something, a new reality, when Christ is to come, birthing a nation. These people are running around a circle. It's almost like giving me also, not the Kabbalah, but it's also giving me the energy of the black cube or whatever when it comes to Muslim energy, because there's a lot of this that's embedded in that as well. Okay. So it's almost like that black cube is standing still, okay, in solidarity. But there's also, and it's giving power to a certain extent. And these people running around it is kind of like a power charge or a surge, okay? So these people hide themselves in Christianity, but they're really Muslim or they really worship something else, all right? So I put up the name Henderson because I seen the sun coming out of the top of this coat of arms, okay? But it's white, it's pure, okay? It's a lion, okay? That is being roused. This could be Shiloh energy here coming to. But all these people already know the things that Shiloh needs to know from digging into somebody's Akashic records, or they already know the prophecy fully. They just made sure that the Christ or Yeshua didn't know who he or she was this time during this awakening so they can have a head start. So These people will then get in religion or start becoming pastors or something, but they're just trying to run circles around the people. They're taking away or deflecting from who is the Christ that's here. There's no need to play around no more. And they're trying to make it seem like we're about to go through, they're like forcing a new cycle in by hindering or keeping somebody quiet or trapped or consumed or under wraps. It's something like this, okay? Because they feel like it's supposed to happen a certain way, a very cliche, fake way. And that's how we keep getting into these cycles of following fake leaders and fake pastors and things like this and forgetting about the fact that Christ has been here. We just have people that are attacking Christ, and they first get a lot of people on board by secretly humiliating or mocking this person or watching them in times that would be embarrassing, like in the bathroom, on the toilet, shower, or something, to reduce somebody or dehumanize somebody, and then also get the people to feel that same way. Okay, so this is something that's like it's like a cell. I want to say it's like a cell kind of thing, but it's like something to do with the brain here, something to do with like brain waves or something like this. Okay, I'm seeing like I'm seeing an image of a masculine energy, and I'm seeing like the Wi-Fi things coming out of the side of his head, right? Okay, so I just want to see like in Genesis 6 or whatever. This is 6 and 4, and it's saying, oh my goodness, my nose. Okay, it says the Nephilim were the in the earth. So this is people that was in the earth's energy here, or in the mother, or in Gaia. That could be people that were in my temple, in my dome. They could have been lowered to a certain standard. Okay, when everything was about 4 years ago, when everything was brought down to size, when the industry and stuff collapsed secretly. All right, these people were brought down to a lower. They could have lost everything, right? To a certain extent, or what you would think about it. Like people could have been like superstars, and they were reduced to like radio host and stuff like this. Okay. But like I said, they know how to get the wealth or the riches out of Gaia or the Mother Earth, or they know how to get the riches out of the earth again, or her people or her children. So I feel like this is something like this. And the problem that we having is these people don't want to pay nothing back or give nothing to Gaia. They'll just go on to something new, or a new feminine energy, and then do the same thing to her. But they already they already touched the alchemical child, or they already cracked the code or got into the world card's energy. So again, this is why these things cannot be excused when it comes to anything else can be forgiven, even things against God, but things against the Holy Spirit is not supposed to be forgiven, because this person would not have the same mindset as these people. Yeah, they might know the word. If she is the word, she would know the word, but she would not be aware of these things that's going on around her, or these acts. This means that somebody blinded somebody and then took advantage of them. Okay. So when you met somebody or something and this same day come around, like if you met somebody on July 4th, next time July 4th, that's your anniversary, when you actually met somebody or something. Mm-hmm. Like if you have a, mm-hmm. Well, if you have a boyfriend and you start going out, then the next year that'll be your anniversary. They're supposed to bring you a gift, or you're supposed to give them a gift or something. My nose, ew, sounds like something is in there. I don't remember. It's on the 20th. I'll tell you when I'm done. So we got this dwarf energy here in the reverse. This could be Virgo energy here. 3 of Pentacles. So somebody was taking up crafty counsel against somebody. And this could be, like I said, somebody could be of a smaller stature. They could be looking like, this could be a mega millionaire, a world-renowned person or something. But they're smaller than this person. They're smaller than this person here at the time. That could be why the dwarf energy is in reverse, okay? Or now these people are seeming to be giants, right? They're not looking like dwarfs anymore. They got their money back up by hindering or tricking the Christ and getting the money out of Gaia or the earth, all right? Or God, okay? And stealing from God and not giving God anything. Same thing with wisdom. She's supposed to be a joy to you if you give and put into her. But these men are used to seeing a father figure or something disrespect a daughter on the outskirts, or by blinding her, or not letting her be part of the dual universe or dual worlds or something like this, right? And so these people feel like that they could do the same thing. This could be a Hierophant. This could be a spouse or a father. A father could have passed away, and a Hierophant in reverse could be your spouse. And this person is trying to basically rule over the sons of God because of the sins of the father. But the sins of the father, these men were doing it with the father. So that's why this person is supposed to be unblemished or They don't, that's why they would be looked at as clean no matter what she's done in her world. This is somebody that was blinded from what reality was. She was treated, she was like a babe or whatever, like learning or waking up, opening her up her eyes, learning how to walk again or something like this. Okay, so again, somebody's bringing something into this woman, but this hierophant is in reverse here. Okay, like I said, she will not be seeing the fact that her kingdom might be the worst at hand, because people always come in and take advantage of her or take out of her without giving back. And then they say, well, look at this trash that we left behind. But that's why I said wisdom is a requited energy. When you give to her, she'll give to you joyously until you don't need anything anymore. But these people learn how to access somebody's energy, get in there, get the blessing, and then go on and then raise themselves above this energy and then place themselves as kings on the earth. That's why I feel like this time somebody is the king of kings as well. So whenever whenever they change up and try to do something, my energy changes up and shifts and it confronts them. If that's all I can do is confront them and cut them down as they try to grow. And you would say, oh, that's a hater. No, it's not. Because again, some of these people, their whole existence or event for this type of advancement right now is by blinding someone else and taking it from them. All right. So these people come to show fake love to somebody and be all up in your face and stuff like this, right? And then they want to leave this feminine energy, the one that would be the most potent or the most blessed or anointed. They will leave this person here and then take a piece of trash that they use to abuse this woman. Witches and warlocks and sorcerers and sorceresses, that seem to be clean and put together well on the outside, but on the inside they're dark and ugly. And so it's
Dark and lovely.
and no, well, lovely to people like these men, because they are happy with the response of them abusing the Holy Spirit. Okay. So this is devil energy here. This could be a hierophant in reverse. So somebody could have took this. Say somebody was under the rule of your father. You didn't know who your father was. Your father passed away. This man supposed to be with you or married to you, but he took your keys and he took your money. He took your assets or something and put them on his back and left you with nothing. And then while he's doing this, he meet a pretty girl. And you could have been with this person for 50 years. But when he meet this pretty girl, everything is out the door, including your legacy, your father's money, your abundance, the things that this person was supposed to share with you. They may not even share the same loving, nourishing, nurturing care with you that they're sharing to these whores out in the street. Okay, so this is somebody that'll be giving flowers to everybody, but when it come to giving you your shit, they don't want to give it to you. Okay, so it's something like this. It says we're in the earth in those days, and also after that. So these people could have been around somebody since they was younger. We could have had this change or whatever in the wind here, okay, and then they became giants again, but it's from whatever this is, okay. And see, if these women be quiet and don't reveal this, that they have power too, or that this happened to them, then you could either be left for dead and you didn't get nothing out of the deal, or you could fight back and get what the fuck is due to you. Okay. And so they're not gonna like you if you expose this. They'll just get a new world, but it's not the same thing. It's always gonna be limited. So they need to keep you trapped and in the dark and under the ground here, so that these women can still come to you. Now them and they new bitch can come to you, and they children can come to you and siphon your energy. It's like imprisoning Jesus. It's putting him or her on the cross and standing under there with a bucket or a pail so they can just drip his blood and drink his blood or something like this. It's some weird shit like that. Piercing her hands and feet, or his hands and feet. You understand what I'm saying? These could be people that's helping this person out. So if you put a hole in them, even in their heart, pin them. It's something about the heart in the palm of the hand or the palm of the foot. I mean, the bottom of the foot, the soles of the foot. But if you do this, you know what I'm saying, then you're going to disable this person. They're not going to be able to sign for anything. They're not going to be able to move their hands. They're not going to be able to be mobile. They'll be stuck and stagnant. It's some kind of ritual or spell work here that's going on, okay? It's something like that. Then they'll accuse you of not being happy, but these people let these other feminine energies that don't have souls siphon your energy, so it takes you time to recharge and get your energy back. So these are the things that people was not talking about with when they say what was Christ talking about, or why didn't Christ say? Well, these are the things that was going on here. This is what we talk about in this chat in real time. So somebody's trying to throw a blanket over somebody right now and go move on and take something else that they found that could break the energy or get into the energy of the world card. And they're going to take this person and treat this person every way that they should have treated the person that they siphoned the energy from. The person that they said that they love, but they lied. They say it with their mouth, but they don't feel it with their heart. It's really jealousy, envy, and strife. So all of these kings have already served. But they wanted to pin down the Christ feminine energy this time, and they wanted to still reign above her or something like this, and also use these women to attack her. So when I put up on my thing that these women are going to burn at the stake for Christ's sake, you best believe that this is, even if it's something that's coming from the inside. You understand? Because I'm not going to be letting nobody get away with it. If vengeance is mine, that's what the fuck we talking about over here. All right? Somebody want to shorten that. Right? Now, this might be a blackout, right? So if they say Christ or Yeshua come until somebody come to, this could mean that even they split two people up or something like this, and there's a fire or something that's burning. And until something like this is healed, this is going to still, but it's not because of that. It's because of all these other things. But if you want to balance that out a little bit, somebody's going to have to give. All right? So it's something like this. So these witches are trying to confuse these people with these fake cycles and shit that they made up for things to work out in their benefit. And try to force these men or women into marriages and unions that they don't have the right to do. And they don't have to be respected either. I mean, you could be in one right now. Or I could be in one right now. Okay? You could be in one or I could be in one or something like this. Okay? So, we have this energy where feminines are becoming powerful as well by piercing or but see, I feel like these men got themselves in these situations anyways by starting these cults and all this other shit. But the but these women are now benefiting because things, grapes, abundance and things like this that should have been coming to these other women, right, that have been left out. They're going to foreign women and they're building nations and building things with the ideas of American women or with Hebrew women. And they're kind of like, again, running circles around you because that could be your spouse and your husband. But since these people got people in the system to switch paperwork and documents, you're never going to get what's due. But I'm going to get my shit. I tell you that. Yeah. So we got the devil here. And then we got this energy of the Queen of Pentacles or whatever in reverse. So somebody could be in bad energy here. Okay. This could be also the devil trying to be above, or this star. This could be the Star of David or Ramfan or whatever, because we see the star and the keys here. So this could be an Aquarius and somebody with the last name Keys, but they're both in reverse. Even if there's a father or a mother figure, they're phony. They're phony. All right. And they could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, or somebody could be looking at you as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse right now. All right. Let's see. They're all phony. I don't want nothing to do with these people. So a lot of these people mock because they say things like, oh, I got rid of a whole bunch of people that wasn't worth nothing and everything around. But these are the people that I should be saying that to because they're being sneaky. Just is what it is. All right. It says, and also after that, when the sons of God came onto the daughters of men. So these sons of God or whatever came onto the daughters of men. Okay. So these could be, this is also making me think about the fact that the son of man is supposed to try to reign, or we don't know if that's a big mistake that the son of men would reign. The son of men could be talking about actual indigenous or autochthonous people. All right. And they're trying to stop that son from reigning here, from trying to heal something that's fractured in some type of lineage in a land mass, okay, that would bring order, because these people have it written in their hearts, not just in their heads, so they can create stumbling blocks for people, but the word is written in their hearts, and they know right from wrong, and so they're going to do like that. All right, so they're not going to do as on to their fathers if their fathers were wicked, if their mothers were blood siphoners and people that were siphoning people's energy and injuring children or taking stuff from children or pedophiles. Rather, this is stealing from people in their youth when they're growing and going into their birth and birthing something so that they can have children or a farm or something like this. These people, okay, see, a lot of people are accustomed to the fake words that these people is using to cover up what they're really doing. Right. And I just get straight to it and they don't like that. All right. But this is what we're talking about. Slavery. You can call it farming. You can call it flower. You can call it a garden. You can call it whatever you want. It's just going to be the same thing. OK, so it's almost like this. OK, But like I said, if man is the original people that was on the land before anybody came here, then that makes it different, right? All right. So these people is people that like to keep you in debates, go back and forth, causing confusion. 50 people on a panel talking about this, talking about that. Nothing is ever coming from it. They don't want you to talk to somebody that's going to tell you that you're going to be able to go back and forth with and communicate on a straight and narrow path. What is wrong with saying that God is not the author of confusion? People that want to keep you confused, okay, or they want to point out somebody's crusty at the bottom of their feet instead of talking about something like, what are we doing to this why are we even watching this person in the first place? Something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's something that's about to be shut the fuck down, like, for real. And this is what they gain power with, is by blackmailing. I was about to say by blood. So by your blood, or blackmailing, or ridiculing, or something like this. And if we let these people get to the top, this is why they can't go at the top. Liars, thieves, people that's doing this at the time when we're talking about this, right? Because some people could have been made clean. That's not my business, right? But we talking about people that you know is doing this to other people right the fuck now. Why would you even look at that person as being lifted up high? Because if they're doing this shit right there, then they're gonna do it when they get in high positions of power. You understand? So it can't happen. It just can't. So we got somebody trying to keep this pentacle trapped under their feet, but it looked like this pentacle is going to rise. This could be a horn or something that's rising here. This could be a queen of wands here that is about to be rising here. Okay. And there's a queen of cups, mommy water energy that's going down. Okay. It's something about repairing something, or repairing the family structure or something like this. It could be something like that. Okay. I can't worry about what somebody else is doing. I got to do what I'm doing right here. Okay. So some of these people are going to get caught up in this because this is their payback because of what they've already done. So if they're getting tortured, if they're getting killed, they're being murdered, they didn't think about this, paper genocide or otherwise. They didn't think about this with nobody else. So I don't care. I don't care, because it was hard for me to change myself and change my ways, or recognize what was my ways, what was controlling me, the demons that was on me or something like this. You talking about somebody that been dealing with this, whether it's just in the subconscious the whole life. Some of it would have been beautiful. Some of it felt like love or something, but seeing it for what it is right now, I'm not going to play with you. This is Jesus saying that there's nobody. You see what I'm saying? They're all of them are wicked. They're all trying to get some payback or something. These are people that would have recorded you doing something and then show it to somebody and then hurt this man's heart, because don't no man want to see his wife doing nothing with nobody else. So whether you was with this person or not, somebody tried to use some shit like this to get somebody to turn against you, but that's not a right to ruin somebody, and you're gonna have to pay for that, because you knew who the Holy Spirit was. You knew who was the one that didn't know what was going on around her, and you took advantage of that. So you're gonna have to pay for that. It's just simple as that. It ain't got nothing to do with who you chose, because I know you still over here in my fucking energy, that you not really happy with none of these hoes that you even talking about. Any of these men that strung themselves onto me behind my back or by the works of these fathers, you already know what the fuck it is. And you know, it would have been happiness, or it would have been pleasurable for us to rise up together or work together, but you decided to deny the Christ, so I'm denying you. And we're not talking about denying you to no lords or no mobster fathers and shit on the earth. We talking about denying you to what's in my mind in the heavens here, and you not included. You did what you did. You try to rush above the Christ, and it said anybody that does this and try to rush ahead of the Christ and take something from the Christ, you're gonna be slain. You cut the fuck off. It's just what it is. So man can come up with these. Matter of fact, you can't. You can't. You're gonna be banned from coming up with this stuff. I feel like they need to shut down AI until any further something, because this shit is out of hand. But there's people that's benefited from it right now, and that's why they want to keep it. Am I playing with these people? I don't have to. We came here. Don't try to lump me up with no other bitches. You know what it is. There is no other savior. So you can try to ridicule that person or block that person or hinder that person if you want to, but you're not doing nothing but messing up everything for everybody. But this is what these people do. They only have a short time. So this is what they do with their short time. They attack other people here. Okay? Somebody could be trying to protect a Queen of Cups in reverse, but these is women that these men might have cared about for a long time. They likely said they cared about me and rallied around me at one point in time, but none of that matters. The point is, these women are ruthless, disgusting creatures that are going to be wiped out from whatever areas that I have some jurisdiction over. They're going to be done with. They're getting deported to another place or something where they cannot harm or take advantage or blind people or do whatever the fuck you're doing anymore. It's just what it is. So if you marry these women, people got displaced. We seen the Trail of Tears here yesterday many a times. It ain't gonna be me. So again, if these men is upset about that, they can get out too and go right to wherever these women is going to with them. Just it's just the point here. The point of it all is not just about the Christ. It's about protecting the children. It's about protecting other things. So don't come in now after taking advantage of the children and then say, "Oh, it's about protecting the children," when somebody was born to protect the children. So going on with that shit. Okay, we got the crack in here. All right, so they went on to, and these daughters of men could be India, China, Russia, so on, so forth. These men were lured around by big fat asses and funny looking faces, filtered faces and filler faces, and all this stuff like this, okay, which is abnormal and not even regular, okay? And this is what I'm saying. They went after what they looked into the minds of people, what they like, they displayed that in front of them, they got lured off, you got tricked. And that's just what it is. And somebody else did not. All right. So, even if you try to come put this or force this on a woman in her house, it still is not going to work because she's still unblemished because she did not invite this energy. All right. So it says, and they bore children to them. So this, well, you know what? Let's go back. The men of old, the men of renown. Okay. So what did they do? They bore children. Well, let's just see what this means here. Okay. It says a piece or a part. So this could be splicing or it says cutting. This could be also cord cutting or something like this. Rituals, but this could be deeper than that. Okay. Yeah, we got this cannibalism energy, the seven of swords. Somebody, I don't think this person is being sneaky because he too damn big to be being sneaky. Everybody can see. There's just a bunch of goofy sheep under this man's feet. This could be a pastor, a leader. This could be me. This could be you. Okay, you could be crushing on these people, crushing these people that are just sheeple. You looking like a giant or something different, or from out of the sky or something like this, and you picked up this little man that tried to do something. I don't know. All right. Or this could be this is an Aquarius energy or something like this, right? Cannibals are people that feed off of their own. Okay. So these are people that feed off of the gifts and the abundance of their children or their people or their flock, like skinwalker witches, okay, amongst the native cultures that jump in different bodies here and there. And then they try to get in personal with these people without showing themselves, and then they steal. So you could be sleeping with your husband and sleeping with a skinwalker, and then she'll leave. She'll something coming towards you. She'll sleep with you in your person's skin, and then she'll go take this off somewhere else, and then go reap the benefits for something. Okay, so it's something like this. All right. So somebody could be looking at somebody as a giant or a cannibal because all the rest of these people look like sheep being led to the slaughter, but this person, okay? Yeah, somebody's using this pan energy or this satire energy, cancer energy is using this this chariot energy in reverse to get to someone. Okay, this is somebody that would be a part of a cult or something. He has abundance or riches around him by having these women around him. I'm hearing Trader Joe's, right? Or this could be this energy of like a nature boy or one of these other men that's in these groups or have been. All right. That this abundance comes from the women around them, but somebody will sit there and talk to their women like shit. Okay. And you're not the Christ. This person is not the Christ. This is not no trickster or whatever this is, manipulator. This is not of God. I don't care what you say. So you could take that somewhere else. All right. These are people that learn how to take advantage of other people's, they learn how to manipulate, and they take this on the road and they can become pastors, speakers, whatever, rappers, musicians, magicians. They go around, they become politicians. They become, in this time, like I said, its mama is like, no. No, it's time to clean this fucking house up. You worry about what my house looked like on the inside when you pounded me with your fucking warfare tactics and whatever this other abuse is. But it's time to clean up the whole house. You see what I'm saying? If my house is messy and my grandma is old and she can't make it around her house and she okay with me cleaning out her house or something like this, then and I know that she fell down last night and hurt herself, it's gonna be more important than me to go to this grandmother and help her out or something, clean out this house, okay, than to sit there and hold on one second. I hate when this thing keep doing this. than to worry about my own house and my own children. For one day, they could take care of their own self. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. Oh my goodness. Why can't I? Okay, hold on, y'all.